it's Laura. Today on Thriving with PKU, it's a little different. We're not doing those recipe videos that you might be familiar with. We're, for the next few weeks, going to be doing some question videos. Right now we're in the middle of a big move, a big pregnancy. There's just chaos going on behind the camera right now. But I just wanted to make sure I was still making videos during this time. So if you have any questions, I'm answering questions from the Thriving with PKU audience in these next few weeks. So since it's back to school time, I thought it'd be perfect to start with this question. I was asked by a 15-year-old PKU patient about how I went about telling my friends at school about PKU, or if I did, and if I would suggest doing that. So I think this is a tricky question, first of all, because everyone's personality is different. Everyone's comfortable with different things. I'm a very open person, but I've also had points in my life, like around middle school, where I really didn't want to talk about PKU. I didn't want to be different from my peers, and I didn't really explain it to anyone. Then I got to my high school years, and I decided that I wanted to tell the people I was most comfortable with, the people, my good friends that I was around. So that was my experience. I think that it's tricky though, because you may be feeling a different way. I know that from my experience, it helped me because I had friends who were really supportive of me. I think that it's important that if you do decide to tell your friends, that you explain it well. I know that I've explained it to some friends in the past and just made it seem like not a big deal, really laid back. And then those friends kind of thought of it in the same light and wouldn't necessarily be encouraging me to follow my diet. Where I've had other friends where I've explained it really well to them, and they've told me when we've gone out to dinner, like, if I were to order like a pizza or something, they'd be like, hey Laura, that's not good for you. So I know that that's really helped me in the past, but I've also had friends that haven't understood and just don't get it. And I think that there's always going to be people like that in life that just don't really understand what PKU is. Even family members, some family members in my family never really got the hang of PKU. When you're living in it, obviously you know what it's like, and other people don't. But I think that if you do have some wonderful friends around you that you think could be really supportive with your PKU, it could be really beneficial. And honestly, you'll know if they're a true friend, if they're helping you and supporting you through something that can be really tricky in your life. And I also think it's not something for us to be ashamed of. In my life, I know it's something that's really shaped me to be the person that I am. Even though I've been very frustrated with PKU at times in my life, it definitely has just been a part of me. Not all of me, but a part of me. So it's something that has just come up with friends. So I hope that encourages you to decide if you want to tell some of your close friends. I hope that they'll encourage you through dealing with PKU, because it is not always easy. And for all of the rest of my audience, I really hope that you guys will send in some questions to me. You can leave them in the comments below, and I'll work on answering them throughout the next few weeks. See you next week.